Good afternoon, and welcome back to the saga of the greatest patent story ever told. For the benefit of new viewers, previous episodes have described, first, my reassuming the post of acting CEO of iViewIt. Second, an outline of former patent counsel's frauds, deceits, and misrepresentations that run so wide and so deep that it tears at the very fabric of what has become to be known as free commerce in this country. And in the fact that it pertains to inventors' rights, tears at the very fabric of the Constitution of the United States. Third, the first disclosures of the iViewIt inventions to Dr. Kenneth Rubenstein, the MPEG patent evaluator and a partner of Proskauer Rose LLP. Incidentally, to each of Rubenstein, MPEG, and Proskauer, they had the most to gain from their disingenuous scheme to sabotage iViewIt inventions, see the company washed away in their frivolous billing and involuntary bankruptcy suits, and the death threats against and the car bombing of the principal inventor and his family. So, these were the first steps, with the second step through the direct and indirect introductions of iViewIt with executed confidentiality agreements or strategic alliance contracts to some 500 potential licensees by colleagues of Rubenstein and Proskauer and others allegedly prompted by Rubenstein and Proskauer that culminated in the proliferation of iViewIt techniques across a wide array of potential licensees and competitors. Introduced through, but not enforced, confidentiality agreements and contracts, drafted by none other than what was at the time iViewIt's corporate counsel as well. Yep, you guessed it, Proskauer Rose LLP, through another Proskauer partner. Do I even have to mention his name? Do I have to mention his name? In this corner, hailing from Boca Raton, Florida, the real estate king of the Southeast, the developer's master of the universe, weighing in at 145 pounds. The DUI with injury man, Christopher C. Wheeler. Now, tell me, would it not be fair to assume that Proskauer, holders of a 2% equity interest in iViewIt, and with patent billings ranging up to $1 million at that time, be interested in further billings in the enforcement of the very NDAs and contracts that they had drafted? Apparently not. For every potential licensee, from the 7 major motion picture studios to graphic supplier Real 3D Inc., had begun to use iViewIt techniques in reckless disregard for the confidentiality agreements and contracts they swore to be bound by. Where was corporate counsel, Proskauer? Where was the Proskauer partner on the account, Wheeler? Why weren't they protecting their clients' proprietary rights, but sitting back, watching, and counting their MPEG royalties and MPEG fee billings? Needless to say, Thomson, the French entertainment technology company, by virtue of disclosures to its Technicolor unit, received their cease and desist demand last month. Are you next? See you next week for another episode of the greatest patent story ever told, where I'll be describing theft, aka the corporate shell game. Thank you.